Welcome back to Ringtober. Welcome back to Ringtober. Alright, today's horror movie, Pet Cemetery. So, Pet Cemetery. Hang on, I'll be right back. Get. Alright, come on. Hang on, I'm getting my Stephen King franchise. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so. What the heck? Chair's crappy. Alright, so Pet Cemetery was made in 1989 by Stephen King, and it's directed. Hang on. Mary Lambert, and the story about this family moves to a country, and somehow there's like these angry trucks on the road, and there's somehow like this like circly thing that will have pets come back to life, and somehow this little boy named Gage. I mean, it might be some spoiler warnings, but so so there's this little boy named Gage, and he somehow gets run over by a truck. And the father's like, no! 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 And then he somehow, this other guy brought it up. But before Gage died, somehow this cat named Church had died, and he was somehow on the grass lying down, and it was probably by freezing weather. And then somehow they went to the circle thing to get it back to life. And then the pet cemetery is something where kids could be heartbroken or something when kids love pets, something like that. And and uh, and then there were somehow Church and Gage came back alive, and somehow Gage killed person, and then the father had to try to kill Church and Gage, and then it was somehow that. To be honest, this movie, it's not good. So I forgot to tell you, this is actually a rant. So, because the first part of the movie was very, very stupid. Very stupid. And they were just somehow like having their kids wander off and have the parents not pay attention and everything. And then when when the dad was like looking to the mother, Gabe walked away and grabbed the kite and then got run over by a truck. And I'm like, see, that's pretty stupid. And taking kids to the pet cemetery is not a good idea, because they're probably going to have bad dreams or something. So the first part was a non-likable, and the first act is but the second act and the second part gets a little interesting. It gets a little interesting when there's this father who fights this guy, who is fighting this guy. It's this guy who fights the father named Lewis at a funeral after the funeral of Gage Creed. I think that's how you pronounce it. Gage Creed. And it gets a little interesting. Like they planning the thing, like what's gonna do, and the daughter was been having bad dreams. And then the third parts where Rachel comes home and then tries, but before that, Gage goes into this guy's house and kills him by biting. I mean, it was really like non-likable. It's kind of a jump scareable in the third part of the third act, and to be honest, it was actually pretty bit of a hateful film, but it's mostly a non-likable film. It's kind of hateful, all right? I'm saying about hateable, non-hateable, likable, non-likable, lovable, non-lovable, or likable or non-lovable. But this is like a non-hateable, kind of a hateable, because I told this movie's bad. But and then when the ending came, the ending was awful, where the wife came back to life and killed the father, and then the credits came on. The ending was awful. The ending's awful. And then that's how I'm like, the characters are a little interesting. The characters are a little bit interesting. They have some interesting characters. Like, I'm like, okay, Lewis seems a little bit pretty interesting. Uh, the director was fine. Stephen King's in a surprise cameo where he plays as a minister when he was doing a funeral thing, because this is a story by Stephen King. And just to say, it was like a non-likable movie, and then so I'm just gonna say that's all I got, and I can just say this is not my favorite Stephen King. I mean, I love Christine of John Carpenter's Christine. Christine's awesome. So that's all I got. So I'm gonna give Pet Sematary a. Oh, the story was. Oh, I forgot. The story was just very, very stupid. The plot of it, of like having pets and people coming back to life, which it seems very, very stupid. And so it was kind of entertaining a little bit, but so that's all. I'm gonna give Pet Cemetery a 4.7 out of 10 and a C. No. I'm gonna give it a. You know what? I'm just gonna give it a 4.7 out of a 10 and a C. C. No, I'm just gonna give it a C. I'll just give it a C. No, a C minus. A C minus, alright? So I'm gonna give Pet Cemetery a 4.7 out of a 10 and a C minus. Alright, so that's all I got, and I'll see you guys later in a couple of hours, because tonight, I'm finally gonna go see The Predator. The Predator. As of Predator of get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! Yeah, I'm probably horrible as Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice, but alright, so that's all I got, and I will see you next time when I review another horror movie tomorrow. I'm just doing like all the lists down of the Stephen King list. The ones I reviewed were Silver Bullet and Pet Sematary. I'll do Graveyard Shift, Dead Zone, Golden Years, Langoliers, and The Stand. Alright, so that's all I got, and I'll see you next time. Bye!